Good morning, good morning, good morning. Right? So, as you get set up, if you have a bolster of any kind, or a couch cushion that's fairly long, have it nearby and we'll make a really juicy shavasana. If you have a square pillow that's not too thick, have it nearby and we'll make a juicy shavasana at the end. Makes such a difference. There is no way for you to increase your light. There is no way for you to increase your connection to everything that you're seeking. There is no way for you to improve. All we're doing as we practice is we're gently removing the things that we have put over our light. If I turn off my light in this way, will I be accepted and loved? Perhaps. If I cover myself in this way, will I be safe? Perhaps. And so all we're doing, every practice, is being brave enough and strong enough and consistent enough to move and to breathe until we start to feel that there is a light. There is a consistent, unending light that is who we are. But these have been given to us, and we've been told, wear this, because this is a successful job. Wear this, because this tone of voice makes me feel comfortable. But when I wear this, I can't see my light. And so each day I come to my mat, and just for this period of time, I take it off. And I set it aside, and I get a moment to touch, to sit with, to be, to reside in the company of my light. And nothing we're doing is about increasing my light. Nothing we're doing is about generating. It's about revealing. It's about remembering. It's about the daring to say, I am a being of light. And I am at home in this light. And that's all, over and over and over. To take off any fear, any separation, any story that says you are not light, you can set that down. And maybe by the end of the day it's returned. And then you just set it down again and again until you feel brave enough to walk around in your light and be known. Palms together. It's a scary thing to do. It feels like we'll get it wrong. It feels like it's not welcome. And so we call in guidance. Om Namo, I bow to everything outside of me. All that's confusing and difficult and clear and familiar, I call on all of it. Gurudev Namo, I call on all of myself. All of myself, my blame and my confusion and my anger and my joy. May it all hold me and guide me in my light. 3 times inhale. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om bolster. A little bit of height under your hips so that you're seated on the edge of a block or a blanket. Just place your hands on your thighs. Heels under your knees. And a little circle. Around the front and around the back, closing your eyes as though you were polishing the inside of a bowl. We start with the physical body, with our connections, with our joints, with our movements, with all the contractions and stickiness that we may have brought from the day before. Let it circle. Inhale around the front, exhale around the back, close your eyes and settle in right there. From that base of your circle, rise a little higher, circling through the low abdomen. The navel, letting the base of your ribs move. Until you can feel it across the collarbones, sides of your neck, and under your jaw. Three, two, reverse your circle. And just start slowly in the base, in the bottom of that bowl. If there's any tension in the low back, find the exhalation, as though you could blow that tension out of your body. Through the navel, through the low ribs, moving through the diaphragm in particular. Right across the collarbones, the lips. Three, two. And finding center, just pause, round your back, collapse, hands on chins, tuck your chin a little bit, drop your navel back, 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 back. And then draw your navel forward and sit yourself up tall. Heart comes forward, crown of the head stays to the ceiling, and just the navel. Exhaling back and inhaling forward. And you are collapsing and returning. And so giving yourself permission to just fall, as though falling into despair. You know, the breath out, sort of a, oh. And then realizing that you can come forward again. And it gets us unstuck from a state of mind that says, I am in despair, and despair is all I know. Well, there's a little bit of a contrast. Come up and back, and up and back, until neither one is so important. Until neither one is dominant. Widen your hands to your knees, take your solar plexus forward and back. Your eyes are closed and you're moving with more diligence. Not more force, but more attention. You're building a little bit of heat and inviting the spine to become pliable. 5, 4, 3, 2. Pause tall, notice. Low abdomen, hips, low back, belly, hands to shoulders. And from that bright base, turn left, turn right. Inhale left, exhale right. The upper back is at ease. And the movement initiates from the low belly, from the seat itself. And the elbows are simply following. your wrists over your elbows. Open through the chest and the arms into the fingertips. A little taller. Bring your palms together, interlace the fingers, point at the ceiling, turning to the left and turning to the right. Five, four, three, two. Into the center, 3 sips up. Tuck your chin, reach. Give a little wriggle, give a little reach. And then reach wide and down, exhaling as you go. That light, let that through. And come on to hands and knees. Opening your blanket to support your knees and your shins, hands to the mat. As your hips come back, just drum your fingers and inch your fingers away from your shoulders, a little bit of traction. And from that traction, draw yourself up, tuck your toes, press your hips up and back, finding your dog. Hands and knees coming back, that's inhale. Child's pose, that's exhale. We just start to settle in, folding and unfolding through the shoulders, through the hips, even through the joints in your feet. Rolling from the tips of your toes to the balls of your feet, from the balls of your feet to the heels, from the heels up through the backs of your knees, all the way up under the backs of the hips. Just go one more round at your pace. Pause in your dog. Walk out the dog. One and then the other. One and then the other. Let your knees be bent, let your heels be high, find a little circle in your hips. Let that circle get all the way up behind your heart. 3, 2, and knees down. Adding a block between your heels. If you need 2 to kneel, have 2. Whatever it's needed to find a good kneeling posture. And then interlacing your fingers, press away, tuck your chin. And pause, allowing the palms of your hands to move forward and allowing, inviting the back of your back to split open. Good. Reach your pinkies high, your heart comes up. The chest opens forward, little wag of the tail, open, 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 bringing your thumbs up. Your forearms lengthen, your arms lengthen, your belly lengthens, and from that inhale, you exhale round, bring your knuckles to your heart, curl it in, and then sweep up and open. And you start to feel the whole upper body, breathing in and up, out and down, so that you could start to access the upper back, which is all connected to the ribs. And sometimes hard to find any kind of mobility. So use your arms and your chin. Tuck your chin, rounding to open its back. Lifting your hands and your heart to spread the front of your upper spine. All the way through the bones of your arms and in through the palms of your hands to your fingers. Go one more. Good. Put your left hand to your lap and your right hand makes a great back circle and the left hand makes a great back circle, and you just move one shoulder at a time. So that from the rib cage you can start to move all the way through the collarbones, turning your chin to follow your hand, moving through the spine. 3. and 2, and 1. And you'll keep your left arm out, your right hand big back circle, and cross right under left to hold left wrist. Left hand makes a fist. Good. Hold that wrist. Elbows up, chin in. Little shimmy side to side, feeling the tops of the shoulders. Elbows up, elbows up, elbows up. And then tucking the chin, rounding the back as you did with the interlaced hands. Round the back and open the back of the back. And draw your elbows right down into your solar plexus. Draw your hands down towards your knees. Turn your forehead, fold towards your thighs. And now side to side. A deep rinse through the muscles that run along the sides of your spine. All the way down to hold the top of the back of your pelvis. You start in the physical body as though you were cleaning house before bringing in the guests. Center. Tuck your chin. Roll back up. Elbows up, elbows up, elbows up, elbows up, chin up. Chin up, chin up, chin up, chin up, chin up, elbows up. And release it all. Right back circle. Left back circle. And flush it out. Opening from the chest, across to the shoulder, across to the thumb. Maybe getting a little more pace now. 3, 2. Good. Right arm out, left arm under right. Wrap to hold the wrist. Make a fist with your right hand. And go up in the elbows. Opening across the tops of your shoulders. Turn your head side to side. Bring your breath all the way up behind your shoulder blades. And then tuck the chin and round your back and drop your elbows into your belly. Drop your hands towards your knees. Fold in and then side to side. Feeling through the sides of the shoulders, up under the shoulder blades. The body is a memory of what we have done. So the body is an agent of the past. And what we're doing with our physical practice, elbows up, hard up, chin up at the top, elbows up, clearing out the past, we bring the body into the present moment. Chin up, chin up, chin up, chin up, elbows down, release it all, hands and knees, tuck toes, dog. Just notice. So you may stay in your dog, you may walk your dog, or you may flow from hands, knees, to child, to dog. Do you need to be still? Do you need to move? After that, what's required? What helps to rinse out the shoulders? The arms, the back, the breath. And start to find this present moment, this movement that you're asking rather than the sensation that you were in before. We meet in a breath on hands and knees. And pause. Arch your back, tuck your chin. Inhale, open, exhale, round. Turn your thumbs forward, turn your fingers away. Try to take your hands a little. Try to draw them apart, even while they're on the floor. That little isometric opening creates a space at the base of your neck. So we're slowly making our way up through the spine. 2, 1. Fingers forward, tucking your toes, hips high. You'll step your right foot forward to put your left knee on the floor. Hands up high and down, sweeping forward and back. Sweeping forward and back. Finding the breath all the way into the fingertips. Shake it out as you will for 3. For 2. Good. As you have your hands high, right hand holds left wrist, and the hips continue a little forward, a little back. Taking your hand softly to the right so that you can open the outer left hip. Coming up out of the pelvis, out of the left shoulder socket, and then pause a beat. And hands down. And step back, down dog. Feel the left hand, left hip, left heel. Making the line clearer, brighter, letting it reveal its weight. Left foot steps up, right knee comes to the floor, hands up high. And just sweep forward and back. Sweeping forward and back. Oh. Out the hands, the jaw, the lips, the breath. Out of your mood. And then the left hand will hold the right wrist even as you continue forward and back. And feel how that starts to give you a little leverage up out of the right hip, out of the right rib. Explore it. Three, and two. And the last dog, setting it back, arms out long. Right thumb, base of thumb, right outer shoulder, right inner thigh, and outer heel. Feet down, hips high, steady breath. Keep your blanket right where it is and walk your hands to your feet and sit down in the middle of your blanket. Shake your legs out in front. Bending your right leg, your right hand back, your left hand wraps around the front. Sitting tall. Feel that steadiness. You can wag your tail, shake out your left foot, heart up high. And as you let go, the right foot comes forward, bend your left knee, wrap around the front of the left and turn to the left. And shake it out. Give it a little bit of a greeting. And then left foot out and turn right. Inhale, center, and turn left. So what we're doing is beginning to access the inertia that can get in our spine. And we feel sluggish, heavy, and slow. And when our body feels like this, it's very easy for our mood to feel like this, for our perception of ourselves to be heavy. So allow the movement to begin to find a little bit of a rhythm. Exhale, turn. Inhale, center. Just for 3. As you turn to the right, pause. Let your left hip be heavy. Let your left thigh be heavy. Loosen the left foot a little side to side, a little wag of the tail, so that sense of inertia can be dispersed. And the navel turns to the right. And the heart is high, and the ribs turn right. Turn your chin to the right, and then to the left. Turn your chin to the back shoulder, and to the front shoulder. Sit taller. As you turn right, stay, and be revolved. Unfold. Left knee bend, right hand around. Shake out the right foot, shake out the right knee. Find the right hip to the floor, the right thigh is heavy. There's your base, wag your tail. So that we're not cranking this turn from the chest, we're initiating it from the right heel. Stand in the heel, turn. Letting it shake or loosen, a little shimmy, a little shift. Chin to the left shoulder, to the front shoulder, to the back shoulder, to the front shoulder. And then stay. 3, 2. Coming undone. Shake out the feet side to side, the knees up and down. And you'll fold your blanket into its thicker seat. And if you choose, have a block underneath it. Move the heels under your knees, a little bit side to side, one hand down, one hand up over. Just concluding. So if there's any last stickiness in the sides of your hips, 3 and 2. And also, if this is what you came for, then from here, you'll settle yourself into your Shavasana. A really lovely, great way to shake yesterday out of your body and have a much greater awareness of the light in today. Sit tall. If you're going on with me, your seat is tall, your spine is high. We'll use this steady pulsing breath of fire for the next 20 minutes. And we'll move it through point after point of the physical body. Any change you need for a steady seat, set yourself up. If you prefer, sit on the edge of a chair, just so that the thighs are parallel to the floor, the feet flat, heels under the knees, wherever you go. Set yourself up. Bring your palms together. Rest the heels of your thumbs at your sternum. Give it a little lift. And a little pressure into the hands. Heart comes up, chin comes in, spine is tall. There's a structure between your palms, your elbows, your shoulders, your heart, and your head. Open your mouth, loosen your jaw. A whisper of ha. Relax it as much as possible. Your emphasis is on the exhalation. And as you're ready, closing your mouth, steady out the nose. Feel the movement of your diaphragm. Shoulders are soft, face is soft, eyes are closed. Rest your attention at your navel. Keep it going. Raise your attention to the midbrain. Five, 4, 3, 2. Inhale. Chin comes up. Add 3 more sips. Tuck your chin hard up. Elevate the pelvic floor with 3 little pulses, like you are gathering a drawstring beneath you. And then chin up, breath out, hands down, eyes closed. 3 normal breaths. Effortless, let it go where it will. Left palm face forward, thumb down. Right hand faces you, thumb up. Clasp your fingers and fold your thumbs in. Hands are the height of your heart. Same breath, out the mouth. Before you go, Little pull of the elbows, shoulder blades toward the spine, heart comes up, chin comes in. Then the lips close and the breath out the nose, steady and simple. Five, four, three, two. Inhale. Chin up, 3 sips. Tuck your chin. Lightly pull on the hands, heart up, chin in. Draw the pelvic floor up. And release. Hands down. 3 natural breaths. Effortless. Where will they go? A sense of curiosity. And allowing. There is intelligence here. Left palm facing forward, the height of your throat. Right hand facing you, the height of your throat. Clasp your hands, fold your thumbs out the mouth. Feel a steady pulse at the belly. Feel the steady pulse of your diaphragm. The rest of the body is supple and willing. As you're ready, a little pull on the elbows, heart up, chin in. Structure, and then close the mouth, out the nose, a minute. Three, two, one. Inhale, chin up, 3 sips. Tuck your chin, pause, lightly pull apart, pulse the pelvic floor. Move on, move on, move on. And release all of it. 3 natural, curious breaths. You're willing to be rearranged. You are activating light energy. You're becoming available to it. Let it through you. The left palm faces forward, the right palm faces you. Clasp your fingers, fold your thumbs. Hands to the height of your forehead or hands overhead as your shoulders allow. Elbows are bent and wide. Opening your mouth, a whisper of ha. Close your mouth, out the nose, steady breath. It's light, it's free. No effort, no force, as though whispering into the ear of a lover. 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale. 3 sips. Pause. Pulse the pelvic floor. Gather in. Up, 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 up through the body to the top of your head. Lift your chin, breathing out, hands widen, turn your palms open, bend your elbows, stay long, deep breath right there. Revealing the light that's yours. The thumbs point back, the shoulder blades toward the spine, the palms spinning open. Long, deep breathing. You inhale to the throat, to the chest, to the belly, to the belly. Out the belly, out the chest, out the throat. To breathe in. To breathe out. In and down to the belly. Out from the belly, the chest, the throat. 30 seconds more. Continue on. One more cycle. And down. Revealing your light to yourself. And to spread it through you, your day, your limbs, your body, your being. We have this pranic swim, as though you were moving through the water. So warm up with a little bit of a dog paddle. And the same breath, open your mouth with a hop. Like it's a little fluttery breath out the mouth. Close your lips, out the nose. So yours doesn't need to be as fast as mine. Yours need to be the breath that feels steady. We're new to this. And so what's necessary is that we breathe in a way that we can maintain and come to know, that breath can come to know you, and you can raise your arms to a full pranic swim. find commitment. You'll find ease. Keep it so simple, light, steady, easy moving, light, steady, sound and consistent breath. Five, four, three, two. Shake it down and out, sweep it up and inhale, 3 more sips. Tuck your chin, a little wriggle and pulse the pelvic floor like you're closing a flower bud. And then close and pause, rise up to the navel, up to the heart, up to the back of your head, the crown of your head, to the lift of the chin, to the elbows wide. 3 natural, curious breaths. What have I done? Where is it going? How is it changing me? Watch. Palms together. Pads of the fingers, the length of the fingers, the base of the knuckles, the heels of your hands. Seal that. Elbows wide, thumbs to the heart, a little lift of the sternum. There's a structure, a stability. Out the mouth so lightly. Close the mouth, out the nose so lightly, a whisper. Five, four, three, two, one. Breathe in. 3 sips. Pause, heart out, chin in, pulse the pelvic floor. Muladhara, Muladhara. I am rooted, I am anchored, I exist. Draw it up. Crown of the head, chin up, breath out, hands down. Natural, curious breathing. May the fullness of our lights be revealed to us. May I know this sensation to be my true self. Gracefully and quietly creating your Shavasana. And I will unfold supported with my blanket. Put the bolster or blocks under the backs of my knees. Always adding a cat for a little extra support. The pillow goes point down pointing towards your hips and pointing away. So if you don't have a bolster, hi. Yes, it's good to see you. Go on. You put the blocks under the backs of your calves. Any kind of warmth, so that the point of the pillow goes under the back of my heart, and there's this little lift, tiny lift, and the backs of my hands rest easy. And so with this sublime support, we let all that light settle into us at a cellular level. Feeling as you come to rest, the exhalation drop you into the ground. Taking a moment, any last adjustments? The shoulder blades tucked under the body, collarbones broad, the belly soft. Deepening your breathing. If you have time, stay. If you have a cat on your belly, stay. Or as you're ready, when you get up, walk your feet in. One foot to the bolster, the blocks. The other foot to the bolster, to the blocks. Making your way hands to shins. And rub the soles of your feet together. Rub the palms of your hands together. Rub your cat. And come up into a cross-legged seat. Everybody loves Shavasana. And fuzzy sweaters. Sweep, wide reach, high. All of it, all of it, all of it, all of it, all of it. Palms together, thumbs to your forehead, center. I am this. I bow to all that I am. Long sat, short nam. Inhale. So if you are here on a Sunday morning, it's quite likely that you might be someone who is you've set up a recurring payment. I keep this open on YouTube, on Vimeo, and on Facebook. I believe that this teaching is necessary for this time. And the payment that you make, $20 to drop in and $100 for the month, when you set that up, you make this payment possible. And so the people that have created recurring payments, they have an email list with me. And yesterday they received the link to a quick Kriya. Sometimes we don't have time for this whole practice. And so I wanted to thank the people that are supporting this so consistently. And so there is a 20-minute practice to fight brain fatigue, that this master breath is about creating consistency and stamina and clarity in our lives. And that quick Kriya to fight brain fatigue is such a perfect little companion to this practice. And again, it went out to people that have a recurring donation set up. It's very easy, marthamcalpin.com/payment. If you've been practicing with me for a while and you understand its benefits, then I would ask you to make an exchange with me. That I will provide this for you and you will help support this. We support 6 other nonprofits. We support my food and home. We make it possible together. Right, Suk? Yeah, man. On the website, if you're there, there is a way to track. So this is our 40 days. You can cross off each one. You can see where we are. This month in particular, day 1 through 10, we will go with that master breath, that breath of fire, for 1 minute. From 11 to day 20, we will go for 1.5 minutes. From day 21 to 30, we'll go for 2 minutes, and day 31 to 40, we'll go for the full 3 minutes each. And so it's great to know where we are. It's great to know that those options are there. That information is always in the notes under the YouTube replay. So everything you need is in the notes. Everything you need is on the website. And I really appreciate the support. This is the exchange we make. I'm so grateful for this community. Next Sunday, I will not be here live. Next Sunday, January 16th, I will not be here live. I'm teaching at the Interfusion Festival. If you'd like to come down, you can check it out, interfusionfestival.com, and the information is on my website under events. You are more than welcome. I'll be teaching from 9 to 10:15. Looks to be about 200 people in that class, so just be prepared. If you've never practiced Kundalini in a big group, this is an extraordinary thing. And Sunday morning we'll be doing our Sahasrara practice from last year. Just so extraordinary to share that. So I'll be teaching Friday morning 9 a.m. and Sunday morning 9 a.m. at the Interfusion Festival. Perhaps I'll see you there. Otherwise, I will be back online starting Tuesday at noon, Thursday at noon, and the vinyasa is always Saturday at 9:30. Yesterday's vinyasa was all about opening the front body, all about finding some lift and some length. So may your heart be high, may your breath be steady, may your bright be light. No, your light be bright. Satnam.